Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
Now Ahab and I are chilling at a park called Thompson's Peak Park. It is in a parking lot of a Boys and Girls Club. But what's cool about this parking spot is, let me show you guys. It's shaded parking. Solar powers. Solar panel. Which is shaded parking. So pretty cool bonus if you guys are in Phoenix, Arizona area and looking for an okay spot to go park all day. I suggest Thompson's Peak. Anyway, I actually wanted to make this vlog clip to show you guys something that we got last night. That's a pretty big upgrade to our van life experience. And that is the O2 Cool 10-inch fan 2-speed. Picked it up from Walmart for about $20. And I think it was about $17. But it takes 6 D batteries, which then costed us some money. Around $11 for the D batteries. But in total, under $30, and we get a 10-inch giant fan that's 2 different speeds, and we used it last night. It also can like adjust and fold up to be in a convenient place in the van during the day when we're not using it. But overall, the fan is actually pretty cool, and it made a drastic difference in our van life experience last night, because it was about 80 degrees in the van, and with turning that on, it made it at least 10 or 15 degrees colder. And being right next to it, super nice. Circulating the warm air makes a world of difference. The real thing is that we have like no money to be wasting on anything, like zero spend dollars, because we have everything trying to be reinvested. Yes, Ahab, yes, we hear you. Anyway, with that being said, I shouldn't have the urge to just drive around and waste all the gas in my van, but I do it too often. I find myself relocating the van often throughout the day when I have days off in between work, because I just don't like to sit in the same parking lot for too long, especially at like parks and things. I just don't like to, I don't know, attract too much attention. Maybe it's just me and I'm too paranoid, or maybe I just take precaution. But yeah, I find myself moving a lot, and Ahab likes to take the road trips. He always likes to look out the window. That's his favorite spot. He climbs all the way up this whole mountain of dirty laundry. Woo! What is up, people of the vlog channel content watchers? That was a good way to word that. We are hiking up this little mountain here, or a little hill rather than a mountain, to get to this pyramid top that we saw from the van that we parked at. We're back at the Hole in the Rock Park. That's the infamous Hole in the Rock. And we were here last time when we first got to Arizona, which was about a month ago. Yeah, Ahab is actually making the trip. He's stopping every 3 seconds to look at everything. Right, baby?
Yeah. I think he just really wants to scratch a tree. Or be in shade.
Go ahead, let him scratch the tree. He keeps scratching the inside of the van and cutting up the carpet a lot lately. So, for those people that are watching and want to know about our cat and our van life, baby, what would you say about Ahab?
I love having him, but there are things that I wish were different.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. just walk by.
What y'all just seen was Ahab and I putting on the new grip tape adhesive. It looked like duct tape, but it's actually like skateboard. Imagine the top of a skateboard grip tape. And that's for my ladder so I don't slip off, because I actually almost slipped and ate complete crap the other day while I was washing it. So right away jumped on that. It was $5 and I just put those on and they look pretty sturdy. So we'll see how they hold up in a car wash and everything like that over time. That's the real review. But of course, when they are new and put on nice, they look great. Ahab though is a spoiled little kitty. He has a shot glass full of milk because I'm eating a bowl of cereal and I figured he could have a little milk too. But he doesn't even care about it. He's just eating food. I'm living in Arizona for like a month and a half now. And what that means is we've had a little bit of experience now living in the van. So far we haven't had a lot of crazy downtime, but only because we've been doing stuff, you know, trying to stay busy, trying to see as much as Arizona as we can see while we're here. But really we're only planning on being here for like another month or 2 months and then back to Colorado or somewhere different, you know? The van is on wheels and that's the perk of having the van. We get to travel all the time and see the entire United States for all the gloriness it has to offer. Until MJ and I take it to country. Guys come at you from the air, you're gonna swat at them. And now you swat just like a real lightsaber. Zoom, zoom, and you're gonna be able to kill them. See, now you can block those. Those are bullets. There you go, block. There you go. Nice, smooth. You killed them. Now turn around. Nice. Good job, baby. Got it, baby. Where are we?
Bolero. Yeah, something like that.
And I am, as of right now, winning 16-9. Let's see MJ participate. Haha, 15-16. I'm winning. Good morning, van lifers and other viewers of the channel, Yeti and MJ. Our van adventures today start in a parking lot, like most. It's a Cinemark parking lot that I've been sitting in for probably like 3-4 hours already. I've just been reading emails, checking Facebook, talking to people on Facebook van life pages about, this is kind of a cool topic to talk about. But first I want to show you guys a little bit of the palm tree view. Looking really, really nice. Very sunny day. So the topic of this little conversation clip here is freedom. And that being said, I wanted to get some people on Facebook to try to start meeting up in van meetups. And like, obviously there's lots of van meetups you can do. There's lots of things you can do to meet up with other vanners. I constantly run into random vanners all the time, and I always find myself talking to them and just like trying to see their van builds, know where they came from, and kind of just know everything about them, because it's cool that we're traveling, we're nomads life together. If you guys do not know, they are creating a movie. I believe it already came out. By the time you're seeing this, it's already out for sure. It's called Nomadland, and it's a movie based around a woman that lives in her van. The movie actually uses real vanners that live in Arizona and travel the United States in their vans, and they're YouTubers. So if you know a lot of van life YouTubers, you'll notice a lot of the people in the video, or I think it's only 1 or 2 real van lifers from the video, but maybe they're all from the video. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm super excited to see it. But if you guys want to, go see that. But that's kind of the topic. I wanted to see who else feels this way, that the freedoms of van life and the freedoms of being like a modern day hippie is just, it's dying out, and it's getting harder and harder to park. It's getting harder and harder to find places that are untapped by the modernized society, and it's just, I want to find the places where we can go back and enjoy America for what we had it for, you know, as it was, beautiful in its own nature. And I know you can do that at certain places. I know there's tons of places that people are probably commenting like, you could do this everywhere. But the thing is, I want us to connect. I want to build the community. And that's what I'm chasing. And that's what people on Facebook don't understand when I'm trying to say it in a text message. So I wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit in the video, because it's a community that I'm trying to chase. And as of right now, being in a vanner for about a month and a half, 2 months, I haven't been able to find like van groups, van meetups, places where you could go where like-minded people like to get together. So if you are in Arizona area right now, or anywhere in the United States, because I travel so often, you guys let me know down below, and maybe I'll swing through, and maybe we can do like a tour of your van for a video, or you guys can check out my van. We can do a lot of stuff. We can do all kinds of things. I'm super excited. I hope that that actually turns out. I hope that we can meet lots of vanners and lots of vehicle dwellers, because it doesn't just have to be a vanner. You could live in a truck, you could live in an RV, you could live in a Class C, A, B. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anything that you live in, that's the point. So I just got out of Walmart, or Camp Wally, to the vanners in the community. And I picked up some things that are gonna actually help organize some of my bolts and screws and things, and downsize on the big tote up there in my front seat, which I'll show you guys in a second. But I also picked up something that Van City Van Lifer has been hyping up, and they're made in America, which he's from Canada, and I think it's kind of cool that they're made in America, so we can access them. And I went and picked them up. They're called Dude Wipes. For van lifers, you guys know this is how we shower in between showers, since we don't have an accessible shower to everyday use. So, kind of a gross fun fact for everyone that does not know. Dude Wipes. Showers. I also picked up a little gift for MJ. It says baby girl, and it's Arizona plates, which I think she'll like. I think it's kind of cool, small, which we'll be able to hang up in here, and she'll like that. I also picked up some detail stuff, because you guys know I like to detail my vehicles. And these are just some microfiber sponges I use for vinyl dressing and things like that, shining up like dashboards and things of that nature. And I also, this is the most interesting part, because it's a full-blown upgrade to the van based on what I could find in Walmart. So this is a $15 cutting board that has handles that are made into the side, which I kind of liked, because I can probably repurpose the handles if I really don't want them there. I think they're the right kind of handles that I can take off and use for my door handle on there, which I like. Then I can also use both of these here and here on the other side, and I'm going to mount it right here for a flip-up table to give us more space. I already have a log that's cut here, so ready to rock. Let's put it together. Big shout out to my dad for getting me these drills for Christmas, because they have come in handy numerous times already, and I know they'll continue to come in handy in the van life. But also, this fan that we just picked up, the O2 Cool fan, takes 6D batteries, 6 of them, which is about $12 in America, and sucks because they only last about 2 days, maybe a day and a half. 2 days is lucky. Okay, because I'm usually always forgetting to be detailed about what I'm doing when I'm making these DIY things in my van. Today I got this cutting board again from Walmart for $15, with 2 of these brackets for about $3.50 each. You can probably find these at any hardware store for cheap, and you can find any cutting board. I just wanted these because I probably want to repurpose these handles, so I was trying to get them bang for my buck, per se. But I also went through my cabinet of screws, and to mount the bracket to the stud of my frame, which is 1/2" plywood, or 1.5" 2x4 split into 1.5" oak wood. I think that, yeah, that's how I would say that, yeah. But I'm using these anchors. This one's kind of bent, but it'll go in just fine. To mount the first one, it'll be the top, because this is going to hold weight. We want it to be kind of a thicker screw. And then the bottom one is more of a drywall screw with just a bigger base, so that way it doesn't need a washer through these. But onto these, to mount it to the cutting board, I had to keep the profile of the bolt small, or the screw, and so I use an, I'll let this camera see if it can even focus. I use 1/2" metal tap metal with a metal tap screw from the Van Build Repurpose Phillips. Not bad.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a fall angel just walked by. 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 Aside from my soul.
Got a call from a couple of my friends from Wisconsin, Jake and Katie. They just got engaged, and they actually just came down here. I'm not sure if it's related to the engagement or just because it was a vacation, but they came down here and to Arizona, and they just hit me up saying that they wanted to go for a hike with MJ and I. So we're gonna get our stuff. MJ is just getting home from work right now, actually. Perfect timing. And we're gonna go hiking. So we found the Jake and the Katie. Yeah! How was the trip from Wisconsin? Was it long? Are you excited to go back, or would you rather just stay here?
Stay here another week or so.
Oh, it's definitely a place to visit, though, not a place to live?
No, been there, done that.
Yeah, I feel that
Over
too.
that.
Feel that.
Too hot in the summer.
No.
You've been here in the summertime?
Yes.
How hot does it get here?
I was down here for a while, actually.
115 one time when I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather take the cold. 115, can't take any more clothes off, man. But you can put more on. Hell no. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What park are we at? Does anybody know?
It's the Sonoran Preserve, but it's Desert Oasis Trail.
Desert Oasis. That sounds pretty nice. I'm not high enough for something called the Oasis yet. That's the chain of dispensaries here, actually.
Yeah?
Oasis?
Yep.
Nice.
Makes me think of Ready Player One. That's why I went there.
Sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
Did you come all the way here to summit a small peak?
What is
A half boob mountain?
No.
He said no. You got the hydro. You're set for days.
I'm just going to come right up and say that I felt that one.
All right, which way?
Doesn't matter to me. Let's get better views. That's going to be easier.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a fall angel just walked by. I think a fall
I know by the time that my little brother is watching this hopefully will have already gotten to him. But that's the perk of filming videos. I bought this the other day for my little brother because it's his bike. It's a MT-07 Yamaha. It's a 2019. I believe my brother has a 2016. So his is a little bit older, but it looks very similar. And the other day he was just telling me that Yamis get him pussy. So I'm going to tape this to his bike and send this to him in the mail. It says, because Yamis get me pussy. And then I also got an Arizona postcard that I wrote some cool stuff on for my little brother, and I'm gonna put that with this as well. So he's kind of gonna get a little Arizona care package.
Smile more when you come by. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright. Believe in me, I need you. Smile more when you blow me up. Smile more when I see your face. Smile more when I feel love. Smile less when I need to let go. Let go. Smile less when I let go. You know I won't fall. Smile more when I see you. Smile less when I miss you. No, I don't wanna be left alone. So keep me company. Swear they holding on my feet, but they ain't not under me. The fumes on your sweater smell is so lovely. And I will never sell my soul, but you could ride at least. And don't believe in make believe, just make your hands meet. Say a weekend and the weekend never.
We just got up to the campsite, Old Rim Road, and the road is getting pretty rough, almost borderline requiring four-wheel drive. So I might not go any farther than this. I might turn it around because I don't want to make MJ drive her Honda through all this. I'll show you guys kind of what we're talking about. So it's pretty deep washouts from the tire tracks. So I'm not gonna make MJ go all the way through this. We're gonna turn around and find a spot closer in the front, just cause it's getting pretty four-wheel drivey.
We are here at Old Rim Road. I'm actually not too sure about the area we're in. We'll have to ask Yeti. I don't know if he knows much about the area we're in either, so gotta find that out. It's cold. Not really. It's not like Wisconsin where it's, you know, in the negatives and, you know, 3 feet of snow, 40 degrees, and maybe 2 inches of snow. But look how pretty it is. There's actual trees where we are. Oh. There's Yeti breaking out the Mr. Buddy heater.
Here
right
it
now.
is.
Right now we're just using the candle. Oh, it's warm. It's not bad. This blanket is better. We're not used to this. We're kind of on the fence if we're going to stay here or not. You know, on the one hand, we get to experience snow again. Woohoo! Get a little taste of home and remember why we're in Phoenix, where it's warm and we don't get snow. But on the other hand, I don't want to be in snow. There's a reason we left snow. I like being able to sit out in the sun and read my book. As many of you know, we live very off-grid when we end up going to the backcountry because our build is very simplistic right now. And so we don't have things like power. So that means we don't have any way to keep foods cold. Right now we're in the backcountry and we love staying out here for a few days on the weekends when we don't have to work. But the problem with going out to the backcountry for a few days and not having electricity is, like I said, we can't keep things cold. So it's very hard for us to bring things like fruits, vegetables, meats, things like that. Now what we do is we have a cooler and we have to buy ice and it's expensive, and it becomes a problem of, okay, we have this food, we have this ice, what can we do to make sure that we're using all of our stuff before it goes bad due to the ice or just because it's perishable? This was a long intro to get to what I really am excited about, and that is, what do you do when you're lazy and just want something simple to eat, but you don't want the same thing all the time? PB&J. We eat PB&Js for lunch all the time. And it gets to be the same thing all the time. Our favorite way we've found to change it up is to, one, try out different ways of making it. Maybe you put peanut butter on both sides. Maybe you put peanut butter on one side this time. Maybe you do really thick peanut butter. Or, as we have found, we like to add fruit. Bananas and strawberries are our favorite so far, but any kind really that you can think of, it just brings a really nice freshness to it, and it helps with using up our fresh produce when we don't have a power source to run a fridge.
Is February 21st, 2021. Man, these dates are getting harder to say as we get farther in the generations. Anyway, we are at this new forest place that we haven't camped at. It's actually more farther north in Arizona. It actually has snow. It's in the mountains, and it is freezing here, like freezing. Not warm. It feels like Wisconsin. We found the Wisconsin of Arizona, so if you go farther enough north in Arizona, you will find the Wisconsin. It's like 40 degrees here and 20 degrees at night. I know you're probably thinking Wisconsin's like negative, but no, it's cold here, all right? Because it was 70 degrees 2 hours away, and I want to go back. So we will go back. It's actually Sunday already. We stayed here last night. We had a fire, kind of just hung out, didn't film too much, which is fine. We are the only ones camping at the site. This entire campground is completely vacant. There have been a couple of cars drive past going down farther on the trail, but where they're going, I don't know, because the campground sites end right here. There's only 50 of them. And out of the 50, we couldn't even get onto the road to actually drive into the sites because the snow's too deep for my vehicle, and especially the Honda. So we just pulled into a driveway of the road to get to the sites. And that's where we parked, and we just started camping. I just made a fire right in the road, and I'm going to clean all that up before I leave now. Because it's all about making sure that you're almost like you were never here. That's the trick of it. You come here, you enjoy the scenery, you enjoy everything it has to offer, you clean up, and you leave the place the way you left or came here to it, so the next person gets to have the same experience. But, yeah, there's some camping little things here. It's even talking about it, clean up your campsite. We were just talking about that. No dumping. Can't dump here. If you guys are wondering, this is I believe Forest Lake, yeah, community national forest, and it's pretty nice. It's actually not bad. There is no plumbing next to there is actually plumbing. There is a bathroom right here, but it is locked, so there is no plumbing as of right now because of Corona. But yeah, pack it in, pack it out. That's the rule I really want to kind of press on to you guys if you guys are trying to do the same thing. Here comes MJ. MJ, what are you doing?
Freezing my butt off.
It's cold, and we're the only ones at this entire campground.
Oh, really?
Do you know what that means we get to do?
Yell?
We get to yell. What's up, weirdos? Yours is a lot better. Mine always cracks. Where are we going? Denny's it is. tried it?
Yeah. I had a little piece and it's pretty good.
Hey, that's here. Put in the other van. He's been antsy all day. Keep going, baby. Stove ran out.
No, I turned it off because I didn't want to burn the popcorn.
Goodbye, Jake. Goodbye. Safe travels. Goodbye. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Have to get it for the vlog, obviously. Otherwise, it didn't happen, you know?
No video.
Right, exactly. No one will believe it. The adventures have to come to an end at some point, but hey, that's the way life goes on. See you on down the road.
We're at Scottsdale Quarter right now. We were at a park and decided we wanted tea.
Boba
tea. Yeah. So I got a Papa Guava, which is guava, something else, strawberry jellies, and yogurt poppers.
Yours is much better than mine. I got something called cocoa in honey or something like that. It's essentially strawberry, chocolate, and boba. Honey boba. Ooh.